Hey everybody, it's Chase with AVA Pop Culture. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm trying a new camera, a new setup tonight. What's up? Let me know if you can hear me. We got some stuff to talk about. What's up, Woke Niner? Beetlejuice. Let's get ready to rumble. Meredith. All right, you can hear me. And Pop Culture family, welcome to the family. Thank you so much for your support. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Good. You can hear me. So everybody can hear me loud and clear, right? So, what's up, BMG? John Doe Juggalo in the house. Patrick, crushing it. You were playing a game and you missed us. You missed me for a game. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Sean said, hey, Chase, I love your video on the new Snow White. Walt Disney wouldn't be happy. He definitely would not like that movie in particular. He put that movie, like Snow White, he put so much into that originally, getting it going. And it meant so much to him. Yeah, that one's a tough one. Holla, Todd. So you guys can hear me loud and clear, right? I'm not like, yeah, this camera is more wide. It's actually the camera that I film with, believe it or not, that I film my stuff with. All right, loud and clear. So yeah, it's actually the camera I film my stuff with. I did an update today, and now you can use that camera as a webcam. So it won't do it in 4K, but you know, that's why I wanted to see what it was, you know, how it was. It won't do it in 4K. Because the camera is a 4K camera, but it'll only webcam into 1080, but it kind of looks better than the other one that's supposed to be 4K. You guys let me know. Does it look all right? Nice. Been trying to like kind of adjust it and play with it. Everything's like backwards. There we go. There we go. Yo, PB&J, Space Case Collectibles in the house. I like it. I like that you can see like more stuff, just like when I'm filming. I like that part for sure. Try to not squint. Good. I'm glad it's working. So this was, I didn't know how it was going to go because it was I literally just updated it about 2 hours or so ago. We'll give everybody a couple of minutes to get in here since I started early. We got a lot of stuff to go over tonight, and I'm going to kind of show you guys. I normally do them in a video, but I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff that I've gotten from you all, from subscribers here lately. I'm not a real big haul video person. Like if I'm out there hunting and looking for something, or if there's a specific sale that's going on that everybody knows about, but like, or the, you know, the vinegar syndrome stuff, but like, I don't like to do a bunch of look what I got, look what I got, look what I got videos. But I do appreciate everything everybody sends. So I want to make sure that I thank everybody. Hey, TA, Todd. Let's see. Why so Bluetooth in the house? He sent me a nice care package. And I should probably also mention that last weekend when I got a little sick from something I ate or something. And let's just say all of my pile of movies that came in had to get suddenly moved. And some stuff got mixed up. So I don't have who necessarily gave me everything. And I want to apologize for that, but it all kind of got put together so that it didn't get in the way. And I'll just kind of say that I had trouble keeping some food down. Joseph Vincent in the house. What up? What up? Movie Odyssey in the house. What's up? Yeah, Walt was definitely anti-communist. I mean, for the most part, like that Snow White video got a lot of positive, but it's not like I was on an island. It's just I happen to know more about like Walt himself, but that's just a weird thing because I wrote a master's thesis on him, and I'm a huge Walt Disney and Disney theme parks fan. Yeah, why so Bluetooth? I should have mentioned that I had it. But like I said, I got like I was not feeling good this weekend. I thought I was gonna have to go to the emergency room. Like I really did. So movie Odyssey. I did buy some Amazon buy two get one free deals. And when that one comes in, when all that comes in, I probably will do that as a video just because a lot of people were into that. So we'll probably get into that. Wife won't be happy, but you're stoked. Anthony, my day is going pretty good. It is going pretty good. I had today I finally had like my full appetite back, and I don't know if you guys wherever you are have Publix grocery stores, but we have Kroger and Publix here. Publix makes great sub sandwiches, fresh sub sandwiches, and I went and got a Publix sub, a full like foot long, and I ate that whole thing. I ate the whole thing. Thank you. Yeah, like Risha got me this one. She's a big Top Gun fan. She's a big Top Gun fan. Spaz, what's up? Cristobal. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Like, I was down for the count on Sunday. I was it Sunday that I didn't get up and do anything on Sunday. Like nothing. And I ended up watching a bunch of movies. But like nothing that I should be watching. Like I watched Legend. And I watched the extended version of Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, and the extended version of Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. I know this thing's trying to like focus. Sure. Sorry, it's a learning experience with the camera as a webcam. Oh, so movie Odyssey. We're going to talk about Tombstone. So Tombstone, a lot of people were, hand wringing, saying that it was going to come out and be $65 or $75. You can order it from Orbit right now. Pre-order it from Orbit for $39.99. So I did that today. TA said Walt stood up against communist unions in the 30s. He sure did. And he did go and speak. He sure did. Yeah, $39.99 for the Tombstone Steelbook. And if you're interested in the standard, you can also get that from Orbit right now and pre-order for like $30. You know that I had not watched Legend 20 years, probably. So yeah, John Doe, you're just not going to get it a lot cheaper than that. It's not in a steelbook form, not for a 4K, not for them doing a full restoration and scan. It's too big a title. They're not going to do it. I mean, the Clint Eastwood titles are 30 or $40. I just don't think you're going to get it any cheaper. I look a little like, well, I probably did. I mean, I dropped everything that I ate for a while went away. Let's just say that. Oh, Nicholas, threw your back out. Listen, I literally popped my ribs like out from being sick, and I was so sore around my whole rib cage and everything. I was hurting. I was hurting. Yeah, why so Bluetooth? I went ahead and ordered it. $39.99. I mean, everybody thought it was going to be 65. Try to like make that thing stop focus breathing. Thank you, Meredith. Yeah, I was like, it was like I couldn't. I was so sick. I was like shaking, and like my heart was beating real fast. And I was like, I can't get to go down. I just kept getting sick, and I was like, I couldn't get it to stop for like a 2 hour period. My heart was beating like 120 times a minute. I was shaking and getting sick. I'm like, I might have to go to the hospital. Yeah, Amazon has it for 55 Tombstone, but it's got the low price guarantee. I'm fine with 39.99 for a steel book of that. So I just went ahead. I'm not messing around. I ordered it from Orbit. I think Trek or not, I think we'll eventually get Mighty Ducks. I think we'll get Mighty Ducks 4K eventually. That one will look good too. I think that'll look good whenever they do it. Oh, Zaxby's. Yeah, I didn't want it. Like I couldn't tell. I really couldn't tell what it was. I was like, am I having just a panic attack? Like, am I having? But then I started getting sick, so I knew it wasn't that. Well, if you've seen, Sean says you hope Rachel Ziegler doesn't get any other. If you see Disney, they're chunking her under the bus right now. They are chunking her under the bus. Not only her, but now you have Spielberg and Amblin Entertainment coming out saying she was terrible to work with on West Side Story, that she was entitled brat back there, all those kind of things. So like that's just not good. Do I feel good enough for a Duff? Not, I still not yet. Duff man. Oh yeah. Nice order. Why so Bluetooth? Trying to catch back up with the chat. Matt got Thriller 1973. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to scapegoat her now. And then I heard some people talking today. They said Bob Iger came out and said that, again, that they have to move away from putting messages at the forefront of movies, which is what I said for movies in general. And he's like, but you have to remember some stuff was made before we began to realize that and move it away. So it's in the can and it's got to run its course and all that. It's kind of like he basically made it sound like they were sick and the sickness had to run its course or something. So it was so weird. But they're definitely throwing her under the bus. Yeah, the stuff that she said, I mean, like, why would you go out there and say anything? Like, why would you go out there and say, yeah, I'm doing this movie, but I hate it. I hate the story and it's stupid and like it doesn't make any sense. John, I did hit the algorithm, treated me good with the raunchy comedies until someone complained about them, and then now the 90s one and the 2000s ones, it choked to death. And the 2000s one they demonetized because they said that it go watch that one though. It's like they were like it's got graphic nudity and like all this stuff throughout, and I'm like, no, it doesn't. It's clips from trailers. But I have we'll talk about that. I have a couple more lists coming out. I'm going to do late night comedies. That's coming this weekend. And yeah, they do, David. They do still. Like, I mean, it's there. I mean, you have really no way to verify what they're telling you about views or anything else. What's being paid to them. It's like source. Trust me, bro. Like that's what it is. She did drink her a little, smelled her own farts a little bit there, Marty. Trek or not, I would buy 13 Ghosts 4K. I would buy House on Haunted Hill 4K, Valentine 4K. I'd buy all those. Ghost Ship, like that. I like all those movies. I really do. That's it, GPP. You know what's funny? Why so BlueTube? I realized I didn't have Snow White, the original, on 4K. I went and ordered it too. It's going to be, spoiler alert, it's going to be part of that Amazon buy two, get one sale. Yeah, Trek or not. So the interesting thing about it, the original It, I looked into that. It was shot on 35 millimeter. They should be able to do a legit 4K of that. I'm not sure why they haven't. What is it, Meredith? I mean, I don't have to have everything on. I mean, I don't. It doesn't have to be 4K or bust. I still buy Blu-rays if that's the only way. If that's the best way to watch it. Danny, what's up? Yep, still no Master and Commander. Ghost Ship is a little deeper than I think than people give it credit for. If you're looking for it, The Rock coming on 4K. I haven't heard anything about it, but I know people would walk over their mamas to get that one. Is there any live action Disney movie that I think Walt Disney would like, if any? I doubt it. But I do think the best one that I've seen, in my opinion, I think the best one's been Jungle Book. I think the Jungle Book was the best one. That's definitely it, Joseph. That is definitely it. Oh, you think darkness is your ally? Oh, you got it out. Thank you. YouTube, it's like, I mean, I don't know. You could probably answer this better than me, Joseph, but I had someone else that has a real big channel that said they stopped getting messed with YouTube as much. Everything got a little more easy to count on and figure on once their channel passed a certain size. I mean, you would know that better than me, but they also have like over 500,000 subscribers. The person that told me that. Soldier with Kurt Russell, people would be in line to get that. We need Big Trouble in Little China on 4K. Yeah, Joseph. So the interesting thing on the 2000s video, Joseph, is I put it up and it got marked for limited ads, and I requested a review, and they human reviewed it and approved it and sent me the whole thing saying it was human reviewed. It's okay for full ads and all this stuff. And then 24 hours or 36 hours later, they said that it was human reviewed again, and it's not suitable for ads. I'm like, okay. And it just said like graphic nudity and sex throughout your video. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. Every clip I use is from a studio trailer. So I'm like, I don't even know. Well, I'm past 10K and they're still messing with me. So yeah, you should be okay, GPB. You should be. I can't even download red band trailers from, like, every clip that I get is just from a studio trailer that is already on YouTube. I don't rip anything and put it on here. I try to use stuff that's already cleared and approved and all that stuff, and use the clips and cut it in there. So I really don't know. Yeah, no rhyme or reason. I'm like, my 80s one is way raunchier. Way raunchier. Meredith, I have a AVA Pop Culture address in the description of all my movies, or all my movies, of all my videos. If you just scroll down, my address is in the description of every single one. Of every single. What's that? Yeah, the office at the AVA Pop Culture address where I get stuff. Speaking of that, it's Quietly Games still in here. I got a nice little. We're gonna start because I got a bunch to go through. I got a nice little package from Quietly Games. Sent me the steelbook, the 4K steelbook of Dune and Horizon. So like, I'm really excited. I didn't see this, so I haven't seen this yet. So I'm really looking forward. And this one I literally almost bought just a couple days before this got here. I told Rich, I was like, the only reason I didn't buy it is it was a loose disc in the store. So I'm really excited to watch these. No, I super appreciate that, and the note with it. Love those. And then this just came in from Mark Deal. And again, guys, I apologize. Some of this stuff just got put over here together. When I got sick, everything got moved. I didn't want to puke on it, and I moved everything. But Mark sent me Flash Gordon, the out of print 4K LE of Flash Gordon. Like, that is super awesome. Like, I have not seen this in so many years. I've actually seen Flesh Gordon more often. But yeah, this is super cool. I really appreciate that, Mark. This thing is cool. I like the flat finish on it. This is going to be a watch this weekend for me. So I'm looking forward to this. I have been, because it kind of fits in the sci-fi fantasy. I've kind of been into that lately. Like, I've been going down the Lord of the Rings track again, watching those Legend stuff like that. I'm gonna watch some stuff like that. So love it. This is too nice. Very, very cool. Joseph said just the topic alone could trigger someone to report it. I used the word brutal in a title and got nuked, then removed the word brutal and had another issue with that video. Yeah, it's almost like if you ever have an issue with a video, the algorithm chokes it and then they find something else wrong with it. That's what it feels like. So, I mean, I don't know if that's what it is, but that's what it feels like. And then I got sent, because I bought, this is one of my favorite movies ever, regardless of it being a Christmas movie or not. I didn't have the slipcover for this, and I was sent the slipcover. So little things, but I love it. I'm such a nerd. I love it. And this is one of my favorite movies of all time. So that was a cool get. Then I got Tyler Poe, a channel member. He's trying to take some shrapnel for us. He wants Mandy on 4K. So I just got this today with a little note. So I knew it was from him because it came in today, a little gift note. He sent Mandy on Blu-ray. Says, I'm hoping by gifting you this Blu-ray, the Blu-ray curse will occur and we'll get the 4K announcement. So he's gifting me hoping the curse applies. But I haven't actually seen Mandy. I've not seen this yet. So I am digging on that. It's hard for me to find stuff I haven't seen or like watching Legend the other day. It'd been so long since I've seen it that it was like watching it for the first time almost. Like it was so long. Joseph, am I going to hit the Kino sale? I was looking at the Kino sale today. Like, I want a couple of Kino cult titles, Bobby Joe and the Outlaw, The Kingdom of the Spiders, maybe Frogs. They don't have a lot of 4Ks on sale that I need. So that might be about all I get from them. And Juanita, and I got actually sent, believe it or not, Cliffhanger. I got sent within a day of each other. I got 2 different people sent me Cliffhanger. And I didn't have it at all. So I super appreciate that. And I know that Cliffhanger looks good on 4K, or I've been told that it does. So I'm really looking forward to checking that out. Joseph said, I sent you 2 links to Blu-rays on the link sale. Miracle Mile. Yes. And The Wildlife. I'll add those in. Because I was trying to look for enough to at least get free shipping. I didn't have enough for free shipping yet. So I hadn't made the order yet. So I'm definitely going to get some Kino. Let me catch back up. Alan says, I don't need everything on 4K. They're beautiful transfers on Blu-ray. So here's my thoughts on that. And I was actually having this discussion with my buddy Brian. If there's a 4K of it, and the $3 or $4 or $5 difference isn't going to break you, buy the 4K. Because TVs are going to continue. Whether we ever get 8K discs, I doubt that's going to happen. Somebody might try one on a stunt. We will get 8K TVs eventually dominate the market. And there's 4 times the amount of pixels. There's 4 times the amount of information on a 4K, like in the same amount of space. So the more you get a stronger TV and a bigger TV and you stretch it, it's like too little butter stretched over too much bread, and the picture's going to crack. It's going to crack. Eventually, it's not going to look as good. My rule is if there is a 4K of it, I will buy it's 4K or bust. If Blu-ray is the end format, I'll buy the Blu-ray. Yeah, Joseph, Joseph says he's got a 150-inch screen. You can tell the difference with a 4K and a Blu-ray. I mean, it's simple. There are 4 times the amount of pixels in the same amount of space. You've got 4 times the information. Yeah, I've told you. That's what, BMG, that's where that came out of, because I literally just watched that movie, the butter, the bread thing. That's where that came out of. Hey, horror girl. Tim, what's up? Also, keep in mind that a lot of times a 4K for like $3 or $4 more comes with a Blu-ray. Now, not everybody does that, but a lot of people do it. Yeah, you can't hardly put a VHS on an OLED because of that same reason. I need a holiday, a very long holiday. Beyond the Black Rainbow. I don't even know if I've heard of that. Yeah, DVDs the same way. Like I have some newer DVDs look okay on the OLED. Now, keep in mind, the smaller your TV is, the better off you are. Like if you've just got a Blu-ray, if your TV is 55 inches and down, particularly if it's 45, 50 inches, it helps because it condenses everything already. Any recommendations for a 4K player? Listen, I got the Panasonic UB820 and I've got the Sony 800 XM2 that you order from Amazon that they make region free. The Panasonic has a better picture because it has that chip in it that is basically the same chip that is in 4K projectors. So it's better on that, but it's not region free. Region free, that Sony one is region free and it's easy to use. Now you can cheat this Panasonic one and get it to be region free on some stuff. Christian Slater films on 4K. Watched Hard Rain, Broken Arrow, Gleaming the Cube, Cuffs, Pump Up the Volume. None of those. I was about to say before you named them off, I was like, I can't think of a bunch of his that are even on 4K. Gleaming the Cube would be so huge. I would love to get the rights to that thing on 4K and put it out. You would just make piles of money. Sony just announced a new 4K player launching. So, I haven't talked about that on the channel yet, but for everybody like, oh, they're going to stop making players. Sony just announced a new one. So they announced a new one. Let's see if I can sit closer to it, if it'll stop doing that, like breathing. Yeah, no streaming on that new Sony one, but like, do you really need that anymore? Hey, Canadian Maker Project in the house. Becca, hey, y'all, just got on. Glad you didn't miss. You haven't missed a lot. We've just been talking. I went over a couple things that subscribers sent. I still got a bunch more. Mozart's Ghost, what's up? Yeah, I mean, John Doe, I think it just doesn't have, like, I didn't look at all the specs, but it just doesn't have, like, streaming and stuff, right? It's telling me to start a goal. We'll start a goal, but it's whatever. You're 50%. So my Criterion flash sale box came as well. So it's there is a Wizard of Oz 4K, Joseph. I got it. There is a Wizard of Oz 4K. You bought Tomcast because of me and Brian. Yeah, the 50% off my Wizard. We had this discussion once already, didn't we? I thought you said Wizard of Oz. But Wizard, I love Wizard. Power Glove, baby. I just totally read that as Wizard of Oz, man. Like, totally read that as Wizard of Oz. But my Criterion, I'm going to do a video on that. My the Criterion sale stuff. I'm going to do a video on that. Some interesting pickups, some recommendations. I've also got a video coming up where Brian at The Last Movie Standing, Jason at Pop Culture Mass, Daniel at the Cobwebs channel, and Jordan at the Movie Den all recommended 2 movies for me to blind buy. I blind bought them. I've still got to watch 2 more, and then I'm going to discuss them and rank them on a video. So that should be fun. Michael, first time on a live chat. Well, welcome. Need me to do a review of Tommy Boy? I don't have it yet. I didn't order it. I saw that Ken did one, right? But I know he's like a big. I'm like it's. I didn't see it all. Billy, sup? Bought so many Kino 4Ks that mostly picked up Blu-rays and needed on the Kino sale. Oh, you got Spit on Your Grave from '78. I mean, it's a classic exploitation, but man, it can be tough to watch. I agree. Scream Factory, look, they take a lot of heat, but they put out a lot of stuff that I remember growing up with on VHS and stuff. I mean, I saw Ken's through his thumbnail. I guess basically he said it wasn't worth the upgrade. See, I'm going to be honest. I think the comparing, the trying to say that a Blu-ray is as good as a 4K, I'm kind of over those comparisons. Because it physically isn't, unless they screw up the transfer and they do something to mess it up, like to physically mess it up. They screw up the color grading. They shortcut it, and they just do a scan, and then any kinds of stuff, any authoring problems. Outside of a problem, that is a moot point to me. It just comes down, if you don't want to upgrade, if you don't want to spend the money, that's totally up to you. But it's like trying to argue that a Blu-ray is as good or just as good as a 4K, that barring something being wrong with it, is trying to say that a quarter is just as good as $1, because it is literally 4 times the information. So it's just never going to be like, even if if you can't tell that big of a difference, like it could also be that they used a 4K scan on a Blu-ray. You got to remember, a lot of these players are upscaling stuff. You got all this kind of stuff. Maybe your TV settings aren't as good. Maybe you're on an older TV. There's a lot of things, but the 4K is what's going to future-proof you. The color time or the color grading. I mean, everybody says color timing. It can't be color timing, because color timing is, unless they're redoing it to the actual film themselves, it's a film term. So they could screw up the color grade, the color correction. Steelbook collector. I don't know about Ken's business and stuff like that. I know he said on videos that he gets, now he's in a partnership with Kino, so he gets all of Kino's stuff. But I'd have to see that, John, though, see if they screwed up the color correction or whatever it is. Like, what did they do to it? I mean, you can screw it up. Well, Blu-ray, Beetlejuice, the problem with Blu-ray is they tended to saturate the hell. They really color graded and digitally sharpened and corrected in a lot. Blu-rays are very digital. They're very digital. And so they really saturated them. They really pushed stuff into them to make them have the appearance of even more clarity and even more sharpness and brilliance and everything else. Whereas 4K tends to be actually overall more filmic, more film-like. You get the natural film grain. You get the natural film look. Get more of the natural film color. So my shirt is itching me, man. I don't know if my cat got near me or what. Hey, Ben with a $5 super chat, man. He says, hey, Chase. Hey, I appreciate it, Ben. Ben got us started there. I appreciate it. Let me catch back up with the chat. I'm just talking. Amazon down to 23 on it. Yeah, Ken said it was trash, but I don't know if he gets Paramount stuff. I don't know if he gets all Paramount stuff, but he does. I've heard him say several times Paramount sent it to me, so I'm assuming that gets it for free. I mean, that doesn't mean anything. It just means he didn't have to pay for it. I haven't seen that one, Nicholas. I did see the Daylight 4K. I now see the Daylight 4K is one. I have it here somewhere. That's one where Kino shortcut. They didn't do any kind of restoration to it. They literally just scanned in the film, and whatever came out, they put the new grade on top of it, and that's it. They didn't, and that film had to be exposed to elements just by nature of the way that movie itself. That's one that should have gotten a full restoration to bring out the full quality of that film before it got scanned in, and then brought out even more post scan in a digital space, because restoration occurs on the front end and onto the film and on the back end. If you guys ever want to go look, go YouTube Vinegar Syndrome's like restorations and stuff and the different processes. There's one video where the guy's there and he's having to reel to reel footage and like straighten it as he goes before it gets put into like a oh crap, it's called like a wet edge straightener. I can't remember. Like that I used to do that. I used to hand straighten stuff with those cranks, and then you would put it into the machine, and then it would straighten them even more, and it would use this wet thing basically clean the film and stuff. And that's all part of the early parts of restoration. Yeah, he's saying the color is not as good as the Blu-ray. Said some scenes are inconsistent and not clear. I'd have to see them. I can't say because I don't have either one. So, but it also depends on what they did to fix it there versus on the Blu-ray. Blu-ray tends to just hide things because it doesn't have as much clarity. Could have always been there. You just couldn't see it. Hey Carla, what's up? Trying to catch up. Maybe Kino did what they did to Daylight. It's possible. Joseph said, even the worst, quote, 4Ks have been fine with me. I watched T2 finally and really thought it was great despite some color issues here and there. It's not the dumpsters. Listen, I beat that drum too with True Lies. You can see where it was digitally sharpened some, but I don't see the problem with it that everybody else does. Yep, got a $5 super chat. GPP. People who only buy DVDs, not Blu-rays and 4Ks. The only DVDs I have are ones I never cared to upgrade. Yeah, that's pretty much same with me. That's it, Mozart. Like, yeah, it's better habits of the professionals doing the work now. They're not just digitally just playing with it all and stuff. Hoosiers 4K. I'm surprised that one's not even on there yet. You're stuck with Daylight's Turbine. How did I come across Vinegar Syndrome? I knew Vinegar Syndrome before I started doing this through my friend Chance, who makes movies with me. He was always big Vinegar Syndrome guy, so that's where I knew them. And I only owned like one or two Vinegar Syndrome titles until I started doing this heavy. But I'm into film preservation too, not just the movies themselves, but actually preserving these films going forward. So they're all about that, and I really like that part. I agree. Why so Bluetooth? They're educational. He knows his stuff. Yeah, so filmmaker mode. Did I see Grindhouse find a small box? Did you see Grindhouse find a small box behind the shelves of 225 out of print Blu-ray faster? No, I didn't see that. Donnie says, "What's up, Chase? I thought Friday was when you went live. It's shower time again. Back in a few. Well, I'm gonna try to kind of do Thursday nights for a little while, just so I have more time on the weekends to like film stuff and everything. Um, because when I do live streams on Friday, and that's going to lead me into another big announcement that I'm going to make on here tonight. But when I take up a few hours on Friday to do a live stream, I can't edit, I can't record anything else, I can't do anything else. So I'm going to try to start doing it on Thursday night for a few weeks. We'll see how it goes. I agree, Mozart. Like if it wasn't for the Vinegar Syndrome subscriber thing, I wouldn't get all the titles that I get from Vinegar Syndrome. And I won't keep them all. Like this most recent White Cannibal Queen, I'm either going to sell it or give it away. Oh yeah, Meredith. So see, I mean, I know Thursday might not work well for everyone. I mean, there's probably a few less of us in here. A lot of people might not know, but I need to try it for a little while so that I have Friday and Saturday to really get some filming and some editing done. If I watch any YouTube movie channels, not physical media, who would be my go-tos to watch? Outside of physical media, people, I really don't watch it. I watch a lot of my Disney and Universal Park friends at the theme park stuff on YouTube, and I watch my physical media. I watch Brian. I watch Jason. I watch Ken. I watch Daniel. Daniel's the first one I ever found and started watching. And I try to support all the guys. But movie wise, I like listening to the guy. What's his Critical Drinker or something like that? Is that his name? He's funny. And gosh, there was another one that I just found. What's it, Retro Vault? Because back there in my YouTube studio, all of a sudden, like a week ago, it said your audience also watches, and it had Daniel in there, it had Ken in there, it had Brian, it had CHH, but it had Retro Vault. And I started watching. He's pretty good. Like, he's not on camera. It's just a voice in a clips. I'm not even sure if it's AI voice or not, but it was pretty good. Movie Mass. Hey, brother, got 3-year-old to sleep, finally sleeping on you now. Man, I remember those days. This would have been bath time, Dad, like giving them a bath and then, getting them all settled in. No, Brian really didn't like Bubba Hotep. So I ended up getting sent 2 copies of Bubba Hotep. So I don't need 2 copies of the exact same movie. So I wanted to send him one. I really thought he would I thought he would have fun with it. Like, it's not the greatest movie in the world, but like, I feel like the last act redeems the movie, and it's stupid fun, but he really didn't like it. He really didn't like it. Well, Tombstone's worth the watch. I like Tombstone. Yeah, movie Mass. There's Jason's in the house from Pop Culture Mass from Movie Mass. I'm trying to get this thing to stop the focus breathing. Remember, guys, bear with me. It's the first time ever using it as a webcam. Just got updated to be able to do that today. Yeah, he really didn't like it at all. The Collins, what's up? I mean, he just chunked it back there. I think he's going to send it to you, Brian. I think he's going to send it. I think Brian's going to send it to you, Jason. If you've never seen it, like, I would be interested in your thoughts on it. I don't think it's like, I don't think it's great, but I just think it's one of those that can be so bad it's endearing. And I think the last act saves it a little bit. Yeah, I don't like, because Ken likes some bad movies that I consider not good either, but everything's subjective. Sisterhood of the Traveling Bubba Hotep. And here I was going to send him, because I have extra slip covers. I was going to send him the slip cover that goes with it, because I didn't put it in there, and he's not going to keep it. So if you get it and you like it, I'll send you the slip cover, because I technically have 4 slip covers for it, I think. I think if the first 2 acts were as entertaining as the last act, it would be more of a cult classic when it comes to Bubba Hotep. Now, Jason, I actually think you might like it better than Brian if you haven't seen it. I mean, you've got Bruce Campbell, who is playing he's a guy playing he's playing Elvis, the actual Elvis, who traded places with an Elvis impersonator. And then they were supposed to trade back at some point, but it got messed up. So now he's pouring in an old folks home. He's sitting there trying to get his pecker to work and trying to get these ladies to give him a massage rub down all the time. And then there is this, he calls him a Bubba Hotep, because he is like a Egyptian mummy that falls off a transfer truck in Texas, and he's a mummy, but he's wearing cowboy boots and a cowboy hat, and he's living off the people in the old folks home. And him and Elvis and his buddy, who's played by Ossie Davis, who's a black man, who is convinced that the CIA turned him black and he's actually JFK. I mean, dude, they're the 2 that are trying to stop him. It is crazy. It is crazy. I haven't seen Hobo with a Shotgun. I mean, to try to explain the concept, I'm not sure. Because it's Don Coscarelli, who did Phantasm, but he also did the Beastmaster. So trying to explain, like, what was he doing when he's like, I got this idea. It's what if Elvis really didn't die, but he's stuck in this old folks home, and him and this black guy is convinced he used to be JFK and the CIA turned him black. They've got to stop this ancient Egyptian mummy that fell off of a truck in Texas, and now because of that is wearing cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. Like, I mean, how did you pitch that? How did you pitch that? Yeah, that Bubba Hotep case might be in bad shape when you get it there, Jason. Oh, yeah, Beastmaster is on 4K. Right there. VSU. That's all the way mega 4K. It was based on a book? Bubba Hotep was based on a book? This thing, man. So the picture's a lot better, but it's wanting to like pulsate, focus breathe, I'm seeing. Yeah, it's not, it's like I don't have a way to control it on here. It's not I don't have a way to control it in webcam mode. Yeah, it seems like an old school drive-in. Matt, what's up? Sorry, we was just talking away. Oh, Movie Mass, you haven't seen it at all, so you should have some fun with it. You may like your sense of humor. You might like it better than Brian. What my favorite VSU besides Roadhouse is the Beastmaster. Followed closely by Cloak and Dagger and Showgirls. Then I would say Sidekicks. Oh shit! Wait, no. Let me back up a minute. Roadhouse, Beastmaster, Cloak and Dagger, Southern Comfort, Showgirls, Sidekicks, Congo, Virtuosity, Navy SEALs, Daryl, Seven Samurai. Becca, thank you. $5 super chat from Becca. Thank you so much, Becca. I appreciate that. Joseph, Navy SEALs is your number 2 behind Roadhouse. Navy SEALs are really good. It's really good. I grew up with Beastmaster and Cloak and Dagger particularly. So like I have that affinity. Of course, I was like 12, I think, when Navy SEALs came out, but I have that other attachment to those. My mom loves Cloak and Dagger. We used to watch it together, so. There's 100 Vinegar Syndromes of Beastmaster, but that'd be the standard. They don't have the VSU anymore. Stop visiting. The Cloak and Dagger. I saw Orbit DVD had one yesterday for about 2 minutes used, and it sold out. Oh, you passed on Roadhouse. I could never. I'm not even able to pass on Roadhouse when Arrow puts it back out again on 4K. Let's go over a couple more of these real quick because we got some big announcement or two to go over. But so I also I didn't have any of the Screams on 4K, and then when I get Scream sent to me on 4K, and then I believe this came from my man Big Jiggly Panda. I think is his handle on here. Sent me all Scream 1, 2, and 3, the original movie collection on 4K. So I got some Scream now, baby. That is so awesome because, I was like 17 when Scream came out. So 16, 17. Big time movie for me. So that is awesome to have in the collection. And then my man Why So Blue Tube. These might all be from him, the rest of these. And I'm sorry because everything got put into one box. Got Starship Troopers on 4K. Willy's Wonderland, 4K with the slip. My kids actually like this better than Five Nights at Freddy's when we watched it. So I actually think this is really underrated. Nicolas Cage. And then I had to show these because my daughter is ready to watch them. We got Coraline, Paranorman, and the Box Trolls. And she's dying for us to watch this with Chris Pratt, Garfield the movie. So I've been putting her off until I could do this. So now she can watch these. But so she can't wait to watch these. The one I can't wait to watch in 4K, they sent Space Jam. This was so big, man. When this came out, you don't even know. I believe I can fly, right? So dude, that is so awesome. 4K with the slip. This is going to be some good watching, and it did not stop there. This is one that I don't know much about right here. Is that say it's in Spanish, right, man? But I don't know anything about this one. So I like this is gonna be a blind watch for me. And again, it's hard for me to find things I haven't seen. So but it doesn't stop there. Check this out. Arch Enemy. So that is Joe Manganiello. Did I say that right? And I haven't seen this one either. But this is from the producers of Mandy and Color Out of Space. So, like, should I watch Mandy first? I don't know. And that was the first thing I saw when I saw this. Is I was like, this looks like the same color scheme when that Mandy came in as Mandy. So, you know, he'll always be what's his name in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man to me. And then we got a 4K steelbook of The Social Network. I haven't seen this since the theater. But wait, there's more. We got Bram Stoker's Dracula standard 4K here. Hell yeah. This is one of my favorite vampire movies of all time. The City of the Lost Children. This had Ron Perlman in it, and I have seen this, but it's been a hot minute since I've seen this. So it's going to be like watching from the first time again. I think this has Ron Perlman. That's the one I'm thinking about, right? Yeah, Ron Perlman. I have seen this, but it's been a really long time. I didn't even know this was on Blu-ray, to tell you the truth. So, Sony Pictures Classics. And then the Divine Movie, or the Divine Move, excuse me. This looks like a MMA, like martial arts style thing. One of the most brutal and bloody in recent years. So we have a little sampler. You know what this reminds me of? Oh, and then this one. I heard a lot about this last year and I had not seen it. Silent Night. I heard about this one a lot towards the end of the year last year, and it's one I haven't seen. So I'm looking forward to see this. It's more like a dark comedy type thing, right? Horror. I have not seen it, so I'm looking forward to watching it. To me, I was telling Risha, I was like, this is like we used to always buy the cheap box of chocolates, the Whitman samplers. I was too poor to buy the more expensive. So like to me, this is like opening a box of chocolates. It's like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And that's so much fun, man. That is so much fun. Now, if I didn't hurry up and show these off where we could like start watching them, Lana was going to come and get this so we could watch it. So we're huge Chris Pratt fans, and I love Garfield. The Garfield Christmas special is one of my favorite. Like, absolutely love it. So, and Space Jam, I mean, come on. We got Bill Murray in here. I haven't seen this in 4K at all, so I'm looking forward to that experience. So we got a lot to watch here. You guys have been so generous. That is a lot. Like, just this particular haul is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 movies. 24 movies. That's crazy. And I am so grateful. I really do appreciate it. I really do. I just wanted to make sure you guys know that I really appreciate it. I don't like doing them in a video all the time because I hate the like, look what I got all the time kind of thing. But I also want everybody to know that I'm grateful. I also got this slip, and I'm very grateful for that because I did not have this slip. Let me try to catch back up here. I've been talking for a long time. Matt says tequila, $10 super chat says tequila shots and margaritas tonight. Cheers to the pop culture crew about to watch The Game from Criterion in a few. Keep physical media alive and keep kicking ass. Matt, I super appreciate that, my friend. Super appreciate that. Oh, I've seen the terminal list, Beetlejuice. I've seen the terminal list. They're doing season 2, right? Or is it out already? I'm behind. Let me catch back up. Roadhouse, I would have loved to have been in Roadhouse. You know what's funny, though, is how much bigger, like, You know, even Terry Funk, who was the wrestler in there, is only 6'1". Um, so like I would be way bigger than all those people. You should see the picture when like Ric Flair came to one of my movie premieres, the wrestler Ric Flair, because his stepson was in my movie, and I know his wife, Wendy. It's like I don't look that big on camera. Like I don't think I look that big on camera, and then when people see me in real life, they're like, "You look different than I thought." Like a lot of stuff that we do, like in the like some movies I've been in, I've had to like you'll see me like in my boots close up or my shoes, like in dark roads, you'll see me in my boots. And then for a lot of the stuff that we're filming, I have to take them off because I'm already too high. They're doing another live action Scooby-Doo. Oh, I love Young Guns. I love Young Guns. I mean, come on. I was like 8 or 9 when Young Guns came out. Dude, I love 9. What was it? I can't remember if it was 87 or 89. Canadian Maker Project with a $5 super chat says, so you got a Blu-ray coming to you soon. Got to get me using OBS. I gotta, man, there's so much stuff. Like I have got to find a way, you guys, because I can't keep up with the emails for you guys to easily like go to a site and purchase like my t-shirts and stuff like that. And my movies. And I'm trying to work with Blockbuster box sets to get a box set of my movies for you guys to be able to think of getting. So I'm trying to get it all out there because I got a bunch of new designs and stuff. I'm gonna do some hats because I'm a hat guy. Oh yeah, Woke Niner. I'm not watching the LeBron one. No way, man. Yes, thank you, Why So Blue too, brother. That is so much fun. You should see, like, I wish that like Risha or my kids could like videotape me, like record. That's how old am I? Videotape me, record me when like I get one of these boxes in from you guys, and I'm totally not expecting, and I'm like opening up this box, and there's like all this stuff because I know I look like a kid on Christmas morning because. I'm gonna tell you what, all the way into my adulthood, you can ask my mom, you can ask anybody. I asked for movies and stuff for Christmas. So like I'm gonna tell y'all, I appreciate it. Tim, I'm a big Straw Dogs guy. Peckinpah. There is a remake of this, but I'm a Peckinpah guy, especially since Martin Cove told me that's who I reminded him of. That got me into Peckinpah even more. Divine Move is epic. Yeah, my son was looking at that one, so we'll probably watch that one together. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here. Whoa, Meredith with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Meredith. Says, keep it up, Chase. You're awesome. I really appreciate that. You know, sometimes you get down and you're not sure. You're hoping everybody is still like riding along the train with you, and then you'll put it like for instance, that video last week, the comedies, the 2000 comedies, you know, you work like 10 hours on one of those videos and then you put it out just to have like, it doesn't go anywhere. And then you realize YouTube is strangling it and all these things. And you kind of get down. And then you remember that there are a lot of people out there that you've connected with and they like watching the stuff and you like sharing it with them. And that means a lot. That means a lot. Thank you so much, Meredith. I really do appreciate that. Oh, yeah, I love They Live. What am I doing through Discord, Beetlejuice? Oh, I like Garfield Halloween too. Yep. Oh, Matt, they Best Buy marked the G465 down to 800. That's a good, 800 off. How much was it still? Wait, whose birthday is it? William! Happy birthday, William! Yeah, I mean, YouTube, they got the power. They got the power. But I'm not going to give up. I'm going to do, not going to call it raunchy comedies. I'm going to call it late night comedies because there is a little bit of a difference. Some. I got late night comedies coming on Saturday, a list, and this is one that I've been working on for a minute. I've been working on it all week, but I've been watching the movies. I was up till 3 a.m. like the last 2 nights watching movies, just laying in the bed watching movies. Frank them beans. Frank them beans. But Matt, that's still not terrible for that. How'd you get the beans above the Frank? I mean, I saw today, like, I'm not gonna do like I've been happy with some of the things that I've been getting lately. Like to me, Scream Factory this year has been killing it on these 4Ks back here, Humanoids from the Deep, Night of the Creeps, Forbidden World, just incredible 4Ks. And I saw something today, and I don't think it was from today, but some people who tend to complain about everything, and they were like, I ain't never buying from Scream Factory again. They suck. And I'm like, number one, yes, you are. Number two, just stop being negative all the time. Like, just because you already have something doesn't mean that a million other people aren't looking for it. There's a moth in here. We got to learn that these companies don't just put out stuff to fill our own specific wants in our collection. So, I think we got to be a little more, be a little bit more. We want we want physical media to grow, right? So, like telling people that you don't need to buy any movie on 4K and you don't need to buy from this movie place and you don't need to buy from this one, that just all works against us. Eventually, we're not going to have anywhere to buy anything from. You keep telling people, don't upgrade, don't buy this, don't buy that. I mean, I'm not going to tell you to upgrade if something sucks. The 4K is still going to be better than the like, unless they screw it up, it's going to be better. It might not be enough better for you to want to spend the movie, but that's a personal choice. But it is, I don't know, like we need it to grow. So like, I mean, I see people a lot like complaining about the price of some of these big sets, like the Beyond by Grindhouse. A lot of people, it's $65. It's ridiculous. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, because I'm on the other side of this. I've worked in restoring stuff. I've made films, and I've been trying to find out all this stuff on and opening a boutique. And I know the amount of work and the expense that goes into that. And you're making this big box set that's like that The Beyond box set is, going to be some big box set. Like this was $60, but you're making a big box set like this with booklets and 6 discs and 4 different cuts of the movie, several different cuts restored in 4K and all that stuff. You're not going to get it for $30, man, from some little company. That company is literally like 2 or 3 guys over there just trying to make it happen. Like, and it seems to be like people who have the most stuff or get the most stuff or whatever tend to have the biggest problems with the prices. I'm like, did y'all just forget? Like, most people have to buy this stuff. You just get not used to having to buy. I don't know. Like, but I mean, I support small business, and if it's quality, like that Hammer set, I blind bought their next one because that thing is out of sight good. Hammer is technically a small business by this point. So I mean, everybody, yeah, Nathan, like, I mean, everybody, like, I personally cannot say I've had a problem with shipping from Screen Factory, but I'll tell you why. I never only buy one thing. I always buy enough to get free shipping. And I always pay that few extra cents for the shipping thing. So everything comes in box. I have never gotten anything not in a box from them. So I don't like I can't personally say I've had it. I do know other people have had that, but like from, a 4K restoration quality standpoint, they're killing it. I can't wait for Reanimator either, Woke Niner. I'm not gonna lie, I tried to get Ignite Films to send me that for review. I'm like, I wanted them to send me the scaled down version, and then I was gonna buy the $129 version. But they don't have enough. They can't afford to do it. Well, I mean, you're going to get killed, basement, with that exchange rate. Becca, you got that? I want to get that on 4K Steelbook. Yeah, no free shipping. There, y'all see that moth flying around back there? Thing is driving me nuts. Movie Mask, Jason. Yeah, I knew you were. That's why I sent you that. I knew you were going to be all over Herzog's Nosferatu. Yeah, like if it's just a standard release, I'm not spending $65. But if it's from a boutique, like, it's funny though, because I feel like a lot of people, like, craft beer places are very, very popular. And craft beer, like, that's what we're talking about. The difference here is the difference between buying craft beer made by an artisan that is like every step of the process, they're putting their heart and soul into it to taste it, versus Anheuser-Busch that's mass producing. They can afford to sell it less because they're mass producing and they're not putting as much individual time and effort into each beer. That person, but this person over here might have a beer that's more flavorful, complex, all that kind of stuff, a more of a special experience because of that, but they got to charge you more for it. It's the same thing. Like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing as going to a high-end restaurant versus McDonald's. It's all in how you think of it. Matt, so I just got that online. I got this. I got a guy to sell me this. Everything just fell back there. I got a guy to sell me this on eBay. I got this with tax and shipping for $58. 53 bucks. 53 or 58. I can't remember. But I was super, because I wanted this one for a while. I was super excited to get that. Let's put that on backwards. Let's put that backwards. That is a very cool set. Smaller in person. I mean, at least to me, it seems small. But I was super excited to get that. Economics, like, I hate, like, I got in, like, every now and I hate it. I got an MBA and I hate business, like that kind of stuff. And I hated doing economics, but like sometimes you just have to stop and think about it. Like, we all want stuff cheaper, but you're not going to get a hand assembled Ferrari for the same price that you can get even a Corvette that's mass produced. You're just not. Oh man, been back and forth to Brazil the last 5 years. You missed a ton of films. Well, like, I stepped away from collecting, buying everything for several years. Movies. I was down, depressed after, the COVID, and nobody was investing in independent films and all that kind of stuff. And I just had to step away from movies because it was like a source of like frustration and sadness and all that kind of stuff. But now, and then that cost me like having to go. That's why I tell you sometimes FOMO can be a good thing. If it's something you think you're going to want, look at me. If it's something you think you are going to really want at any time, FOMO is not a bad thing, even though I know Jason's dying because I'm saying FOMO. But the fear of missing out is not necessarily a bad thing if it keeps you from later on spending 2 or 3 times the price. Because you know yourself, and if you know you want it anyway, you really want it, putting off spending $45 now because it's not $30 can end up costing you $90 more later. I know from experience. I'm just saying. And I know me, once I decide I want something, once it's a movie like that that's that important to me, I'm gonna get it. It's just like when I decide that I'm craving pizza or a cookie, I might as well get it at some point because I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna eat it. So you might as well just go ahead and do it. Ooh, Philly cheesesteaks. T. Shofi, I agree. I do not understand that the call out over the Reanimator set. That's only Ignite Films' 3rd ever film that they're putting out. They're a very small company. But man, they have gotten Barbara Crampton. They've gotten Jeffrey Combs. They've gotten everybody back involved with that. I know the equipment that they use to get this restored, the restoration house. They're going to tell you everything, every step of the way on it. What I've seen, and I've seen a little bit more than what they put out there, looks amazing. And they're giving you multiple packages. They're giving you a $129.99 package where you can get all these extras and everything else. Then they're giving you an $80 box set package where the only thing you don't get is a chance to win the signed poster and the movie prop. Then they're giving you like a $45 package that is just a slipcover, right? And I'm like, you know, they're giving you multiple options. I don't understand why they are targeted. I don't understand. Oh man, roast beef cookies always sound good to me. The cookies, I don't eat candy very much at all. Never have. I don't eat like, but cookie, like when it comes to sweets, it's cookies and cake for me. Occasionally some pie, but cookies and cake mostly. Oh, Blake's Giants, you got the Blu-ray Song of the South from Germany. Tell me once you watch it, let me know the quality because I'm digging trying to get that one. Arrow video chunky boxes full of FOMO. A top 10 baseball movie. I said that I would do it. I'll probably do that, even though like when I did my top football movies, that didn't really do that well. I like brownies too. They fall into that area. See, ice cream has never been one for me. Like ice cream, candy, no candy. Like, I mean, I'll eat some candy. Don't get me wrong. I'm not opposed to, yeah, occasionally I'll eat candy, but I don't ever like want candy. That's my chair squeaking, y'all. T. Shofi, I was on the fence about The Beyond because, to be honest, I have never seen it. But what better way to watch it for the first time? And then if I don't like it, I'll sell it. I don't hoard titles. You know my number 1 baseball movie? What do you think it is? There's two that are immediately up to the top. Bull Durham. It's hard for me to pick between Bull Durham and Major League. It's hard for me to pick between those two. It depends on the day that you ask me which one which answer I'd give you between Bull Durham and the Major League. A League of Their Own is good. Oh, a 4K of the Miracle. You're talking about the hockey movie? Another Kurt Russell. I wish my cat would get in here and do something with that moth behind me. That damn thing is driving me nuts. Ben, man, I appreciate it. Another $5 super chat from Ben says, thanks again for your knowledge of Walt, and I loved your painting. So I've got a couple that I've done of old Walt. There's another one that I've done of Walt. Hard to see that close, but yeah, that's another one I did of him as a younger man. I think I titled this one The Colorful Mind of Walt Disney, because these were like his favorite. Like he liked the trains and the monorail, and of course Mickey and that stuff. So yeah, that's just like a super colorful one. Yeah, the monorails were fun. Trying to capture them in motion the right way in a type of painting like this took me a hot minute. Cobb is a really underrated one. I've talked about Cobb on the channel before. Great performance by Tommy Lee Jones. Make you do foot and face masks? No, but I have done them before though. Danny, thank you. Thank you. I love painting. I don't know if I've got a big one of Marilyn Monroe and JFK hanging in my living room that I did. I'm working on one. I have a oh shit. I have a canvas that is like 6 feet wide by like 7.5 feet tall. And it's going to be a total 80s movie character collage painting over the top of magazine, like inserts and covers and stuff like that. So big thing on the channel I actually wanted to ask you guys about, since there's 102 of us in here, it seems like a good time. We got 4 minutes left on our target. We're 3 away from hitting the target. So maybe I'll wait the 4 minutes and see if we hit the target. Yeah, the Keno sale started today. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. So I think I'm going to try to bring back Midnight Movies with Chase. And I think, Ben, I appreciate Ben said I got my taxes back yesterday. So here's a little more for me tonight, brother. I appreciate that. You've done plenty. Another $5 super chat. I appreciate that, man. I still see, like, I'm having to work ahead. I got to get ahead this weekend because I actually have to do our taxes this week. I do our own taxes. So I got to do that. But I'm going to do Midnight Movies with Chase. I'm considering doing it as a premiere. Do you know what that means? Do you guys know what that means on YouTube? Where I schedule it for a time to be released and I live chat with you guys during it. It's not a live stream, but I live chat during it. I know the damn thing is driving me nuts back there. So it's a premiere. I didn't know if that's something you guys be interested in, like when the actual video premieres. like live chatting with me on it, or just release it as a normal video. But I didn't know. I thought it'd be something to try for once. It might be fun. So we were all on there talking together when it premiered. But I just thought about. I don't know. It'll be next week when I do. It'll be next week will be the first one. I'm not telling you the movie yet. And then I'm also trying to do a watch along. And I thought that we could do that with Night of the Living Dead, because Night of the Living Dead is public domain. So anybody can use it. There's no copyright on the original Night of the Living Dead. So I thought about maybe doing a watch along of that. So if that's something you guys are interested in, and ladies, God, it's just a term. They're coming for you, Barbara. I think that movie has one of the most shocking kills ever in it. I really do. Johnny Rambo. You guys got to get on my boy Brian at the Last Movie Standing. He's never seen any of the Rambo movies. None. I could not believe it. Yeah, I knew you can't use Criterion's transfer, but you can download it from the you can download usable ones from the National Archive. Brian's too busy buying VHSs. Yeah, I couldn't believe he hadn't seen any of the Rambo movies. I'm like, dude, you got to get on that. Michael, thank you so much for that's your first ever time doing a super chat. I appreciate it. $2 super chat. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. BMG says, bada bing, a $5 super chat coming in right here at the end. We are one super chat away, and 9-8. We got 7 seconds. I appreciate you guys for closing it out strong there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What lily pad has he been under? I don't know. I could not believe that one, because it's like he's a movie guy. I'm like, man, my mama's seen Rambo a bunch of times. Warner Brothers Discovery is selling Looney Tunes. I think I saw that. You know what movie I got to get on 4K is that reminded me. I got to get Who Framed Roger Rabbit on 4K. I want to get one. There's like a bunch of versions of that. I want to get that. But the only thing I've got is this DVD, the old DVD. And this movie, you talk about huge. This movie was huge when I was a kid. And I actually rewatched it when we were on the Disney cruise. Yeah, it's a pretty cool DVD. I actually rewatched this when we were on the Disney cruise. I forgot how much I really liked this movie. And it's a lot of fun. It really is. I got to get the 4K of that. Nick, I do not have No Country for Old Men yet. I guess I'll wait on the next Criterion sale. I could only get a handful of things this time on the flash sale. I bought The Beyond, and that was $65, so that took up a lot. I couldn't buy as much on the Criterion sale as I wanted. Yeah, Jessica Rabbit. I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way. You got the Blu-ray DVD pack of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Please. I remember being a kid though, man, and There's a scene where Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse are in the scene together, and they're falling, and it's like just seeing Mickey Mouse as a kid, seeing Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny together in the same, talking to each other, blew my mind. Still does. Basement Movie Den says, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it rain. He's going to make it rain in here, y'all. I did get Scanners 4K, Austin. I did get Scanners 4K. Damn, almost got him. Couldn't get my hat off fast enough. Yeah, I'm getting close to 15K subs. Yeah, I sure am. Oh, Basement Movie Den with gifted 5 AVA Pop Culture memberships. Blake's Giant PC got one. Alan got one. Caveman Movies and More got one. SMK got one. Daniel Banks got one. Appreciate it so much, man. I really do appreciate that. I really, really do. That brings more people. So just so you guys know, I'm trying to get a few more things put up on my membership tabs. I will have to say that the Patreon, I really did find out I can put up much more on Patreon. I went and bought a Vimeo Pro account so that I could upload whatever I wanted to it and then put the link on my Patreon. So like now you will find where Jason, Brian, and myself did the Iced watch along, and you'll be able to watch Iced uncensored and us talking about it. It's on there. There's some stuff from where we wrapped some of my movies that are on there. So there's gonna be new stuff added. I will say that I won't say that there's gonna be more stuff added to the Patreon, but there'll be more stuff that is uncensored. Not like I'm putting like X-rated stuff, but there's more stuff that I don't have to worry about copyrights, that I don't have to worry about language, that I don't have to worry. Like I can review some other movies that I can't review on YouTube over there. So I'll be doing that on my Patreon. But I'll still be putting stuff on YouTube too. I just can do more over there. Steve, what's up? Yeah, there was so much red tape with that movie. It was Steven Spielberg that got the red tape cut through a lot. Steve, greetings, Chase and Flick friends. Fantastic video on Snow White's demise. Completely agree with you. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I felt so strongly about that. I felt so strongly. It is a great group, man, in here. Johnny Rambo with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Johnny Rambo. Now, we were just talking about Rambo. We got John Rambo in the house in here. Austin, I did see Brazil's getting a 4K. I will definitely probably be getting that one. Yeah, do you know? So Eddie Murphy, he's talked about some roles that he turned down. That's one that he wishes he hadn't turned down. The other one is, he said, he had to make the choice. He could have been in Ghostbusters. The part for Ernie Hudson was written for him, and it was a much bigger part. But he took Beverly Hills Cop. I mean, he didn't really go wrong either way. But man, could you imagine Eddie Murphy in Ghostbusters? And I love Ernie Hudson though. But man. Yeah, Brazil's going 4K. Has anyone ever seen Dracula's Curse? Bram Stoker's Dracula's Curse, Dracula 3000, Embrace of the Vampire. Dracula's Curse, I think I've seen. I've seen Dracula 2000. Tim. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, T. Shofi, Caddyshack, and that is an instant buy. Me and my son were talking about that last night on his way home we were on the way home from football practice, like a off season, like competition. And, we like to go to this place here called Top Golf. It's like a golf game thing. And, he's never seen Caddyshack. And I'm like, man, we got to watch Caddyshack. He's 14 now. So he'll definitely have a different appreciation for Caddyshack. Oh, I love the Donald and Daffy scene. Yeah, Caddyshack's coming, supposed to be this year. I've never been to Vegas, Beetlejuice, but there's like 2 Top Golfs within 20 minutes or so of my house. There's one Top Golf over there by where Jason, if you guys don't know, Jason at Pop Culture Movie Mass, he went to the University of Georgia the same as me. He lives in Maine now, but like there's a Top Golf over by where he used to live when he still lived here. Oh, this is do you know what that is? Do you know what that hat is? Anybody? Yeah, the thing. I usually wear it this way. My eyes are killing me, man. We're in the pollinating stage in Georgia here. Everything is covered with pollen. I hadn't heard anything about fire damage at Disney World. Did that happened today? I haven't heard anything. Oh, Epcot had fire. So I'm going down there for a quick go to film for my other channel. And just for me and Risha, just to get for a day or two for 2 nights. We had booked a long time ago. We're pass holders, so all it really costs us is driving down there and somewhere to stay. But we're going down there April 10th, 11th, 12th. It's just like 2 or 3 nights. Something like a 6.5 hour drive for me. Meredith just now rid of snow. Oof. I mean, here it's tough because the last few days it will get to like 35 or 30, somewhere between 35 and 38 degrees at night, but it'll get to 75, 77 during the day. Like the other day, it was 36 degrees at night and 79 in the daytime. And it's like, bro, it's hard to dress for 43 degrees separate from where you walk out in the morning to the afternoon. It's a hard way to dress. That's how Arizona. I've never been to Arizona. I was here when Arizona State came to play us at the University of Georgia, and it was like 90 degrees here, but the Arizona State guys were all passing out on the sidelines because while they were used to a lot of heat, they weren't used to the extreme humidity, and I guess it's very different than dry heat. So they were like dying over there, and we're all like, "What's wrong with them? Isn't it hot out there?" Yeah, we're in that spot where the temperature does, wild swings. Oh yeah, Beetlejuice, I can see that. Deserts always they get cold at night because they don't have anything to hold the heat, right? So they just lose all their heat at night. You freeze your ass off in a desert at nighttime. Brian, what's up? Brian, Big Dude F, not Brian from his channel. But what's up, man? I have not, Nick. Yes, I mean it's like, and it's pine pollen that you see everywhere, right? The yellow green pollen. Like I have a black Mustang out there, my Mustang Bullet, and it's like somebody sprayed like yellow green paint all over it. Yeah, steamy summer is coming. I'm not like I'm weird because like the older I get, I always thought the older you got, like the more you wanted it to be warm all the time. The older I get, the less I like the heat. Like the less I like the heat, the older I get. I'm more into fall, winter, and early spring. I'm not into summer the way I used to be. Yeah, my allergies are going bad right now. Like if you can see, this eye is like red. I tried to put some drops in it before we started. I didn't put any in this eye, so now of course this eye is itching. This eye is red. It's not as bad as it was. It was like this color red earlier. Yeah, I had that Bullet Mustang since it was brand new. I gotta get it's only got 102,000 miles on it. And I've had it for 24 years, 23 years. Brazil can get very hot, but it's not usually the humidity. Hollow Man is getting a 4K steelbook. I will get Hollow Man. I like Hollow Man a lot. I get more cranky in the heat too. I get way less of like I have way less patience and everything else. Steve says you watched Paul Verhoeven's Turkish Delight with Rutger Hauer. Wow, what a fun ride! Flick was a huge fan of his flicks. Dude, I say it all the time. I'm a big Verhoeven fan. I mean, you got Starship Troopers, Total Recall, RoboCop, Basic Instinct. What else were we just talking about? Let's see. Did he do Hollow Man? Did Verhoeven do Hollow Man? Flesh Plus Blood, that needs a 4K. Oh, Danny, yeah. So I just watched Deep in the Valley the other night. Yeah, Showgirls too, Verhoeven and Hollow Man. Yep. So I'm just a Verhoeven fan. He is. Oh, so I'll spoil this. I got my video coming up. A lot of you guys asked for me to do this particular one that's coming. I am doing my Dirty Dozen, my top 12 favorite directors of all time. So that video is coming. That video is coming. Verhoeven might be on it. There's a spoiler. He might make the list. Steve, I'd have to rewatch. I probably haven't. I haven't. I don't even know if I've seen Turkish Delight. You're talking about that's with Ruck. I know I've seen that. I don't know. I'd have to rewatch to comment. James Cameron better not be on top. You'll have to wait and see, Beetlejuice. Verhoeven has some new movie that I haven't seen. About a nun or something. I'm like, man, what's he gonna do with that? Coppola at number one? Ah, Coppola, I will spoil it. Coppola is not number one. Portuguese autocorrect. Yeah, I have the 4K steel and the 4K standard of Starship Troopers. Did I make my announcement? So like the announcement was, thank you for the $2 super chat, Basement Blue. Oh, you're talking about John Carpenter. Well, both JCs might be on the list. I don't know. We'll have to see. So my announcement was Saturday. I am putting out a late night comedies list. We're gonna click it and stick it to the YouTube algorithm out here, from the 80s. And I am going to do I'm planning to try to do a watch along with Night of the Living Dead here soon. And I am bringing back an episode of Midnight Movies with Chase, probably for next Friday night. And I might do it as a live premiere, which means it'll come out and I'll live do that. And then I dropped the little announcement that I'm going to do my 12 favorite directors list. So just some channel stuff for announcements coming up, because a lot of people have been asking me about Midnight Movies with Chase. Now, I will say, I will let you guys put in like what you might want to see on a future Midnight Movies with Chase. The one other big announcement that I have, actually, there's kind of two. But one of the big announcements I have is I'm going to try to do some episodes of a show similar to like Rhonda Shear Up All Night, or more like Joe Bob's Drive-In, where there is a couple of us and we get a lead actress in the thing and kind of do an episode. That's something I'm working on long-term behind the scenes. And I'm getting ready to start the next script for, hopefully we do a movie out here. So lots of stuff happening. Joe Bob has a new episode next Friday. That's right, Ben. So I'm looking to do a few of those things, kind of like Joe Bob's Drive-In and Mystery Science, Rhonda Shear Up All Night, like some kind of combination of that kind of stuff that I grew up with. Now, I have an actress friend who makes movies, who I would like to be the host, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Over the Top. We need a 4K of Over the Top. But I just wanted to let you guys know there's a lot of things that I'm working on. So I'm not just sitting here thinking, oh, well, we're just like, for me, like success, like when more people like what I'm doing and more people are interested in everything else, the more that makes me want to do more things and work harder, not do less. It makes me want to do more. And as sort of here's everything I'm thinking. Here is stuff to share with you all. This is my appreciation. Here is everything I can do for your entertainment and everything out there to enjoy it with me, not do less. Having any kind of success with the channel for subscribers, views, any of that just makes me want to work harder, not do less. Let's see. Gary, so I jumped in right at the end and said hello to Mike at Blockbuster Box Sets last night. My son had a lineman challenge, off-season practice, football practice. He's a big-time football player here, so it's not just during football season. And we had to drive about an hour one way to go compete. We didn't get out of there till 9. We drove back. So I was eating dinner at like 10:45 when I messaged him. So I couldn't be on there that long. I said I'd take a shower and everything else. Kingpin and Wayne's World 2 are getting 4Ks. You got the pre-orders of those up. Those are two that I'll get for sure. I like Kingpin a lot. More Stallone movies in 4K for sure. Yeah, Gary. Yeah, it was late. My son's a big kid. He just turned 14 and he's about 6 foot tall and 250 pounds already. He's gonna be bigger than I was. And I played football at Georgia. He's gonna be bigger than me. Happy Gilmore 2. Happy Gilmore 2 is supposed to come out in what, May or June? I just saw the trailer for it the other day. I want all comedies on 4K too. It's I'm not like I want like see I'm just I hear too many people say I've said this before. I'll try not to harp on it, but you'll never hear me say we don't need that on 4K. I want every single movie on 4K because what happens is if you don't get it on 4K, it's eventually going to get left behind and it'll be forgotten about. Like there's movies that are left behind on VHS that are forgotten about. There's movies on DVD that are stuck on there and forgotten about. If they don't continue to move up to the newest format, they get left behind. Yeah, we were talking about that Gary's comics and movies that Caddyshack's supposed to come this year. As an accountant, you're happy to see that they're coming out with a account. This is your busy time of the year, then, isn't it, Willits? Oh yeah, the Aerosmith cameo in Wayne's World too. Cliffhanger is underrated. Beetlejuice. I feel like Cliffhanger, Lock Up, Over the Top. I feel like they're all underrated. There's still a lot of people that are like, Over the Top is stupid. I watched it. It's okay. I'm like, y'all get the hell out of here. That's a good movie. I love it. Oh, no taxes anymore. Edward, Yo Chase, how's it hanging? What's it? The long, hairy, and hard to carry. Do I think dentists love Easter and Halloween? I would say if you got a cavity, then it was already there beforehand. Yeah, Nighthawks would be another one. Tango and Cash doesn't have one. Neither does Cobra. Specialist. See, there's so much. I hear people, well, shit. There ain't nothing else out there. What's left to put on 4K? I'm like, man, there's so many movies left to go on 4K. Agree, Austin. 100% agree. I'd be all over Cobra too. You're the disease, and I'm the cure. There is a 4K of Clue. There is Scream Factory has it. Oh, bastard. Yeah, there's a 4K of Clue. I need to get it. My kids actually really like Clue. Really like it. Shadowbots. Yes, we need Teenage Mutant Ninja, especially like I mean, I want them all, but one is really more of a gritty, realistic film. I really would love to see it. Man who catch fly with chopstick accomplish anything. Oh, dude, Nick B. Yeah, meet me halfway across the sky. See, he took his shot to fly by me when I was singing Kenny Loggins and I was distracted. Little bastard. So close. I see he's over there. He's like, oh, that was a close call. He flew all the way to the other side of the room. Kenny Loggins was everywhere, 80s soundtracks, just everywhere. Mystery Alaska. That's where the one guy is like, he's sleeping with everybody, including the one guy's wife. And he's like, well, it's cold here. There's nothing else to do. Top Gun 3, only if Tom Cruise wants it to, I guess. Oh, Encino Man and Son-in-Law need 4Ks. Big time. There's a lot. Like Son-in-Law and would look really great because that's out in the farmlands and everything else, man. I didn't get the Mexico trilogy, no, because 2 of those are just Blu-ray. I just got Desperado on 4K. I know the main character. That's what I said. Mando needs to get in here and get it. Steven Tyler PJs. Steven Tyler PJs. How do you feed a hungry man? Sing it, Becca. Plus, that movie has Carla Gugino, and I love Carla Gugino. Biodome. We can dance if we want to. Do I think sound bars that claim they have Atmos is a scam? I think by definition, they can't really do Atmos. All they can do is simulate Atmos. They technically can't do it, right? I'm not the biggest like sound guy like that, but you guys notice though what I don't do because I don't have a full Atmos set up. You never hear me talk about sound on a review because I'm not going to tell you about something I don't have the proper setup to evaluate. You know, I don't have the Addams Families on 4K. Yeah, it's not necessarily a scam. It's just simulated. It's never going to be the same as the dedicated separate speakers and stuff. Yeah, the Armageddon, there's rumors on that coming. Oh, yeah, Blake's Giants PC. Yeah, Tiffany Amber Thiessen danced in that movie. But Carla Gugino, for me, and maybe part of it is because she's done so many like sexy, hot roles over her career. And she just seems like she has fun, no problem with those. That's just it's very confident. It's super hot. Oh, Pretty Woman is day one, instant buy. Instant buy. Thank you, Edward. Yeah, like I mean, I'm trying, man. I got some movies. I've gotten all my DVDs mostly all off the shelves. So I've gotten them most all off the shelves. That Chronos set is so cool, man. Yes, you did, Johnny Rambo. Yes, you did. Well, you can't see the ones like when I did that, you can't see the ones like down on the bottom over there. Good thing I got pants on. And all those behind that painting and stuff. There's all my like DVD sets are over back there. Like TV. And all my Disney stuff is in the other room. Dances with Wolves doesn't have a 4K. I have to get, I am still 3 speakers and a new receiver shy of being able to complete my Atmos setup. Then I will start. Oh, I love Buffy. Buffy is one of my favorite shows of all time. All time. I know, Woke Niner. I only got a few more minutes left and I have to get off here too. I hear you, man. Yeah, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I love the Buffy movie because I mean I know Christy Swanson. She is an amazing person in real life. First time I talked to her on the phone, just like I had known her, she talked to me like she'd known me 100 years. Super cool, super cool. But Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the TV show, one of my favorite TV shows of all time. I'll probably do a favorite TV show list at some point, but I'll tell you that Buffy the Vampire Slayer will be on it. Smallville will be on it. Supernatural will be on it. X-Files will be on it. Entourage, Chuck, Friday Night Lights, Angel, Fringe. I loved Fringe a lot. No stream tomorrow, just this week. Just Thursday. Matt, I appreciate it, man. Love this community, Chase. You're the man. Keep giving them hell. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I should have I should have probably going to do a physical media news tomorrow to cover some things, the Kino sale, but also Arrow's got big announcements coming tomorrow, right? So we'll do a physical media news, and then Saturday will be a big list day, and we'll see how that goes. And then I got a lot of things planned to try to finish recording up some. But it looks like everybody's needing to get out of here, so I should probably get out of here too. It is a school night. It's not Friday night, so I should probably wrap it up. We've been on here for a couple of hours. You got Daylight 4K from Orbit. That's where I got it, and I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. I've got 2 of them, and when we get to 20,000, I may give that one. I may give one of them away. I may give one of them away. So. We'll see what goes on with that. And I'm gonna get that damn moth. I'm gonna get that moth. Fuck that little thing. It's been flying around here the whole time. Yeah, the Daylight is sealed. So if I give it away, I mean, we're already about to hit 15,000. So I'm probably going to do I'm probably going to wait. We'll do something. I'll give away something at 15,000, but we're moving fast enough. We'll get to 20,000 pretty soon. So tomorrow, probably around 2:00, you guys will get my physical media coverage, my targets, what I think of everything that's coming out, what I'm going to do with the Kino sale, a few other little surprises I got in there. And then probably 2 or 3 o'clock on Saturday, you'll get my list. And then we'll see how that does. And we'll see what I drop out Sunday. Man, Edward, I appreciate that, man. Your favorite YouTuber. That actually means more to me than you guys realize. Oh, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, VSU, Beetlejuice. From your mouth to God's ears. Oh, I'd take that too, Tim. The Black Cauldron. Yep. Johnny Rambo, what did you buy? From Germany? Death of the Moth as a Patreon. Yeah, Arrow releases tomorrow. I'll cover that all. And if you are a Patreon member, I put up a couple of new things today. But all right, you guys, have a good night. I appreciate you all so much. I am going to get Night Moves, Beetlejuice, and Thief, and several others, but I'm trying to hold off, so I got some stuff to target on the July and November hunts. So we'll see what we get. Meredith, thank you so much for everything. Blake, thank you. Thank you, everybody who gave a super chat, everybody that just hung out, everything so much. I appreciate it. Mike, appreciate it, man. Peace out. Y'all all have a good one. Michael, Throwback Cafe in the house, brother. Peace, man. Awesome chat. Why So Blue Tube? I appreciate everything, man. I really do. Big dude, catch you later, man. Todd, see you later. John Doe. I have a list for July and November. I'm gonna have to split it up. For July and November. Todd in the house. Thanks, Todd. Todd, another big time channel member. Peace. Movie Mask. Didn't know you were still lurking. I thought you dipped out, went to sleep with your daughter. When is my next stream? Probably next Thursday. We'll do another stream unless something else breaks. So that I got Friday and Saturday to get some recording, getting everything in. Becca, good night. Basement Movie Den, thank you so much for everything. Thank you for making it rain in here, brother. Thank you. All right, y'all. Good night. And you're always lurking. You're always lurking back there, Jason. If only you still lived here, can you think of the shenanigans we would get into watching stuff? Oh, my God. Let's just say that. I'm your Huckleberry. Ciao, my friend. I appreciate you stopping in. Oh, yeah, Midnight Movies. Look for that. Coming back next week. Should have it out next Friday night. And that's it. And to all, a good night. And until next time, you didn't think I forgot, did you? Be kind, rewind like always. This is Chase with AV Pop Culture, and I'll see you real soon. Well, you come for a visit anytime, my brother. Anytime. I'll see y'all later.